Well, that's maybe a segue into a question that came out of our chat room from Dave Holderman, as far as inspiration and the collaboration. His question is, from your earlier lo-fi records, the music seemed to be very impulsive, lyrically and musically. Do you feel you've grown out of that style of writing and recording?
No, I mean, anything that I work on comes out of impulse. The impulse, like I'll just sit down and something will come out. I think probably what they're referring to, a lot of that stuff wasn't quite as impulsive as it might seem. You know, like I've always crafted things.
Yeah.
And maybe I've crafted them so they seem like they weren't crafted. I don't know. You know, I mean, maybe that's the impression people got from it. But I've never. I do think that now that I think after a while, after you've sang a lot of songs and and had a lot of melodies pop into your head, that it's hard for the melodies that do pop into your head, or my head. I'm like, well, wait a minute, I already did that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After a while, you sort of. It's not to say you run out of them, but you have to be a little more. Like I personally have a hard time just saying, well, just repeating myself. Like I don't care that I've already sang that line, or I'm real particular about that. I'm like, no, the melody's not different enough. It's too much like this.
Well, because you have patterns like everyone.
Yeah, you have patterns, exactly. And when you're young, those patterns are just sort of establishing themselves, and they're just coming, Yeah. So getting older, it's kind of, you just can't, your first impulse is like maybe something that you've already done.
Right.
And either you certainly can just do it again and in a slightly different way, but for myself, I guess I get, that just bugs me. So I have to force myself to kind of out of the patterns and maybe try to establish some new ones, but I work the same way I always have on that record. My opinion could change today, but I'm responsible anyway for second to third hand information that complicates the complication. And I don't think before I speak, and I don't know how far my words reach. So wrong nearly every time that I'm sorry I speak my mind. If what I said was unkind, now it feels like I'm on fire. These words are not the truth, but don't you hold it against me. I know you're lying too. Is there any need for apologies? There's no reason to believe me. The judgments born of my jealous mind are creeping inside, outside. Connections I've made never follow through, and sooner or later disappoint you, or cross you twice when your back is turned. That's how I've learned that someone has gotta be burned. Now it feels like I'm on fire. These words are not the truth, but don't you hold it against me. I know you're lying too. It feels like I'm on fire, it's burning the world through, but don't let me fall without someone to hold on to, someone to hold on to, someone to hold on to.
Thank you so much. It's fantastic.